Hello students, very good afternoon to all of you. So I hope all of you have done really well in your paper. So actually the chemistry exam was really easy. You can see the theory part was of the question paper was really easy. MCQs were a bit tricky, definitely I can accept that, but yes, it was a very good paper and I can see so many of you have given good comments. So yes students, so now we will be discussing the question paper, the answers. I'll be telling you how you should be writing. Numericals also I'll be telling you the answers. So let's start with the first question here. So basically the question paper level was moderate, or you can go easy to moderate. The theory part, section B, C, D, E all were easy. Section A was little tricky. Okay, yes, okay. So first question, incorrect statement regarding vitamins. So excess of vitamin intake is harmful. Yes, definitely we should always, you have remembered, supplements should be taken in limited amount. Vitamins can be produced by plants. You know, the big sources of vitamins are plants. So this is also a correct statement. This is correct, this is correct. You have to find the incorrect statement. So most of the vitamins are made up of amino groups. That is incorrect. So option number B. Very good, Raghavendra. 67, 60 plus all are getting. 1B is the incorrect statement. Next, camphor in nitrogen gas is an example of. So whenever the state of the solution is determined by the physical state of the solvent, right? So now nitrogen gas is the solvent, camphor is the solute in that. So that is why, because it is a gaseous one, so the solution will be gaseous solution. Okay, yes, Panther, I am very happy definitely, because the exam was really good and I hope most of you would have done really good in the paper. Which of the following is not a subdivision of structural isomerism? So you know, structural isomerism and optical stereoisomerism we have, and geometrical isomerism is a part of optical isomerism, not structural isomerism. So that is why option number D here. Next, cumin hyperperoxide on hydrolysis with dilute acid gives. This is very easy question. Most of you have remembered. Cumin process, I have told you, it is very important. Again and again, please prepare this one. So here we will get phenol and acetone. So option number C. Okay. Next, coming to question number 4 here, that is question number 5, sorry. An example for pseudo first order reaction is, example of pseudo first order we have studied, right? There were 2 examples of pseudo first order. One is inversion of cane sugar and the another one is your, this is given already in option number C, that is inversion of cane sugar. Now can you tell me which was the other one? Let me see if you remember after exam anything or not. Next, the hybridization of nitrogen in trimethylamine. Okay, trimethylamine, you have, this is trimethyl, sorry, CH3 and CH3. So you have trimethylamine, right? Trimethylamine. So you can see there is 3 sigma bonds and 1 lone pair. So 4 4 total. Steric number is 4. So for 4 we have the hybridization as sp3. Yes, yes, SSP, very good. Hydrolysis of ester, Varija, very good. Yes, next question number 7 here. IUPAC name of this compound. This is very simple question. Nobody should be doing wrong here. You know, this is the primary functional group. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? Then we have 3-bromo. So 3-bromo, eliminate these 2 options. Then you have to write the IUPAC name. Butyraldehyde is the common name, so that is not there. 3-bromo butanol, option number C. Okay, 7C is the correct answer. Very good. Next, question number 8. Select the non-semiconductor from the following. So this question I'll say it's little bit tricky, but again not very, you have to select non-semiconductor, right? In physics also you have semiconductor chapter, you know which are all semiconductors. Silicon, gallium and doped silicon, these all are your semiconductors, whereas carbon black is a non-semiconductor, right? So answer has to be option number B here. Okay. Next we have question number 9. Given below are 2 statements. The first one is statement 1, that is ammonolysis of alkyl halides has the disadvantage of yielding a mixture of primary, secondary, tertiary amines and quaternary salt. Okay. Next, tertiary amines is obtained as a major product by taking large excess of ammonia in ammonolysis of alkyl halides. Okay. So here if you see, this statement is correct, right? We generally prefer, or we have studied that ammonolysis, preparing alkyl halide will give you all the products, so that is not a preferred method. Okay, next we have here tertiary amines is obtained as a major product by taking large excess of ammonia in the ammonolysis of alkyl halides. So this one is what, if you see, if you take large excess of ammonium, large excess of alkyl halides, then we will get primary amines and not tertiary amines. Okay, so that is why statement 2 is incorrect, okay, and statement 1 is correct. So which option you can see? That is option number D. So be very careful, the options are jumbled here. Okay, so that is why here we will get option number D. Yes, very good. Next question number 10. The structure of pentacarbonyl iron, pentacarbonyl iron 0 is. So if you see pentacarbonyl, we have FeCO, FeCO5. So pentacarbonyl, you can see the structure like this. This is trigonal bipyramidal. So that is your option number B, and option correct is 10B, right? Let me see how many of you have answered this one correctly. Yes, very good students. I am very happy that you have done answer well. You have done good in the questions. Okay. Next. Okay. Next we have question number 11. Two compounds A and B were being tested for their boiling points. It was observed that boiling point that A started boiling after B when both were subjected to the same conditions. If the compound B is acetone, which of the following can be compound A? Okay, I will say this question is little bit tricky. Okay, this question is not okay, so can you answer this one? See, this question is tricky. Let me explain you quickly. We will discuss. See, compound A started boiling after B, right? So first B will boil, then A will boil, right? A started boiling after B. So B is your acetone, right? So A should be something which is having stronger bonding, and we know that alcohols are having more hydrogen bonding. Alcohols are having more bonding between them. So it has to be option number B here, that is propane 1-OL. Yes, 11B is the correct answer. Those who are giving B is correct answer. 12th question, again this is a bit tricky question. Select the correct order of melting point of isomeric dichlorobenzene. We know that para dichlorobenzenes are what? These are symmetrical in nature. They fit the lattice better. So that is why here we have option para dichlorobenzene will be having the highest boiling point. Okay, so here we have option B or C. Clear? It can be either B or C. Now after that comes ortho, and then we have meta. So that is why the correct answer is option number B. Okay, para, then ortho, and then meta. 12th one is B. How many of you have answered B? Yes. Next question number 13. Yes, this is also I feel a bit tricky question. You should be knowing the application. I have told you again and again to focus on the applications of coordination compounds and DNF block. So here V2O5, I have given you the example also. It is used in the manufacture, in the oxidation of SO2. So A has to be, one has to be C, right? So you have these two options. Okay, I can find this one. Next, this one is used in the manufacture of, in the manufacture of polyethylene, right? So this one has to be 2D. So correct answer for this question will be option number A, right? So let me see how many have written this one. 13A. Very good students, very good. Okay, next we have here question number 14. Which of the following explains the increase in the reaction rate by a catalyst? So this was an easy question. We know that how catalyst will oxidize a reaction. Catalyst can what it will do, it will increase the rate of the reaction by reducing the activation energy and providing an alternative pathway, right? So catalyst provides here an alternative pathway by reducing the activation energy between the reactants and the products, right? So that is the correct answer here, that is option number C. Yes, very good students. Then 15th one, I'm really good. So many of you are giving correct answer. Okay. Next question number 15, sufficient amount of 2-methyl propane 2-OL heated with 20% phosphoric acid at 358 Kelvin gives the main product S. So this one is also a bit tricky question but not that difficult. So if you have 2-methyl propane 2-OL, okay, so we have 2-methyl propane 2-OL, and if it is undergoing dehydration, here there will be what what product we will get, CH3 and double bond CH2. Here one alkene will form, right? And even if you know that in copper at 573 Kelvin also we get the same product, right? So if they have the same product, then they will have the same boiling point. So we have that boiling point of X and Y will be equal, right? Yes. Okay. Okay, next we'll go to next question here. Okay, question number 12, fill in the blanks. 20 out of 20 gauges, very good, very good. Question number 11th, just a minute. Okay, 11th, here we need to have a compound which is having more stronger bonding than acetone, right? So that's why it will boil after acetone. So after aldehydes you have alcohols which is having more boiling point. Okay, so that is why this is your correct answer. Next, fill in the blanks. Arrhenius is your pre-exponential factor, 16th one. Okay, next we have here paramagnetism is due to unpaired electrons, 17th one, right? Next we have dash is the most common freon used. So freon that is given in the option is Cl2F2, so that is your 18th one. Okay, and then we have the electrophilic attack of H3O plus on an alkene forms. This is also very easy, it will form the carbocation, right? And after that the last one, hormone glucocorticoids control the, I have told you to read the functions of the hormones again and again, right? Glucocorticoids is used for the carbohydrate metabolism. Okay, carbohydrate metabolism, clear? Next we have here, questions are very simple and okay. Okay, so now many students are asking to solve numericals after this. Okay, so students, let's go to the numerical part. I know all of you would have done this very easily, but still we will first complete quickly. Woods reaction, you just have to write the definition and the example, right? So it will be your Rx plus Na and dry ether, right? So that will give you RR. This is your Woods reaction and you can write the reaction also. Next, which is depending on temperature. So molarity will depend on temperature. Why? Because it has volume and volume is affected by temperature. So molarity is also affected, right? Okay, next we have what is non-essential, which is not required or which can be produced by the body by itself, and the active optically inactive is your glycine. Okay, after section B we will directly go to section E. Okay, after section B we will go to section E. Next, interstitial compounds, they are hard compounds, you can write down, and they are chemically inert. Very easy question. Next, while separating a mixture of ortho and nitrophenols by steam distillation, name the isomer which is steam volatile. So ortho nitrophenol is steam volatile. What is the reason for that? The reason for that is your intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Clear? So now I can see so many students reacting for asking for MCQ and then numerical questions. So let's move to numerical questions, students, as per your request. Okay, so the first question here, the question 41, that the initial concentration is given, the final concentration is given, you have to calculate the rate constant. This is very simple, very easy question. K equal to 2.303 by T. So answer you will be getting 0.0304 minute inverse. Okay, log of initial concentration by final concentration. You have 1.24 into 10 to the power of minus 2 divided by 0.2 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Simple, t is in 60 minutes, right? So just solve this, you will get the value as 0.0304 minute inverse. Okay, clear? Okay, next question number 42, calculate the osmotic pressure. Here the units are all given to you. You have to just use the formula pi is equal to C into R into T. C is your what? W2 by M2 into 1000, right, by volume into R in temperature in Kelvin. So what is W2 here? 1 gram, 185, then you have 000, then you have 1000, right, divided by 450, and then you have here 8.314 into 10 to the power of 3 into temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. You should convert it into Kelvin. So how much I will get? That is 310 Kelvin. So if I solve this, I'll get 30.98 Pascal. Tell me how much you have got. How many of you have got this one? You can do it. Yes, you can convert it into seconds also. There is no problem. The previous question, you can keep it 60. You can convert it into seconds. If you convert into seconds, here the unit will change. Otherwise, if you have done it in minutes, the answer will be 0.0304. Okay, clear? Okay. Yes, students converting into seconds, you will get mark. Those students have converted into seconds, please do not worry, you will get marks there. There is no problem. You can write in any units. Okay, it is not mentioned in to find the rate constant in any unit. So any unit you can do it. Next, this is very simple. Delta G is equal to minus NF E naught of the cell. So that is minus 2 into 96500 and Daniel cell 1.1 volt. So just solve this and you will get the value as minus 212.3 kilojoule per mole. Okay. Vidya Nayak, overwriting you should avoid, dear. Okay, next we have question number 44. The vapor pressure of the pure liquid A and B are 450 and 700. Find out the composition of the liquid mixture if the total vapor pressure is 600. So this is from Raoult's law. So let's see that A is equal to mole fraction XA and then mole fraction of B will be 1 minus XA, right? So I know P total is equal to P naught A XA and P naught B XB, right? So P naught A is your 450 and into XA, and then I have 700 into 1 minus XA, and this is equal to 600. So if you solve this, you will get XA is equal to 0.4 and XB is equal to 0.6. Okay, so just check the calculation. Yes, that is correct. Yes, so first of all you have to write this formula, then substitute the values, then the final answer will be 0.4 and 0.6. Okay, next we have here question number 45. The rate constant of a first order reaction increases from 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 to 4 into 10 to the power of minus 2 when the temperature changes from 300 to 310. Calculate the energy of activation. This is also very simple, direct question. Log values are also given to you, so no need to worry at all. So you have log of K2 by K1 is equal to EA by 2.303 R into T2 minus T1 by T1 into T2. Okay, so here I have log of K2 by K1. Okay, so we have that 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 to 4 into 10 to the power of minus 2. So it can be like this. Okay, then EA I have to find out 2.303, R value is 8.314, T2 value is how much? 310, right? Then minus 300 divided by 300 into 310. So you have to write the given values and everything, substitute like this. If you do the correct calculation, activation energy you will get 53.598 kilojoule per mole. Okay, 53.59. Yes. Lakshmi, Ambika, all of you are correct. Okay, clear, very good. Okay, Rutvika, you can write it in joules also, kilojoules, both are correct. Okay, Rutvika, you can write it in joules as well as in kilojoules. Okay, there is no mention, units are not mentioned, then you can write in any units. Next we have the conductivity is given. This is a little lengthy question. Okay, I'll tell you the final answer and I'll tell you how to do. First of all, you have to find the molar conductivity, right? Molar conductivity is equal to kappa into 1000 by C, right? So if I solve this one, kappa value is how much? Conductivity is 4.95 into 10 to the power of minus 5, right? 1000, and C value is 0.001028. So if you solve this, you will find the molar conductivity value. Once you have got molar conductivity value, I'll tell you exactly how much you have get, because I also have solved this. You will get 48.151. Okay, I'm not writing the units now, but the molar conductivity units here will be S centimeter square mole inverse. After that, you have to find alpha value, that is lambda m by lambda naught m. So this is equal to 48.151, okay, divided by 390.5, right? How much was given? 390.5. So that one will give you 0.123. Okay, 0.123 is the alpha value. Now you have to find the acid constant, that is C alpha square. So that is equal to C value. What is the concentration? 0.001028 into alpha square, that is 0.123 square. So this one will give you 1.56 into 10 to the power of minus 5. Okay, 1.56 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Yes. Okay, clear. Harika, for logbook you can easily ask in the exam hall to the invigilator. If you ask, you will be given. Okay, okay, fine. Yes, all of you have done. Okay, Pramila is asking to do the first question in seconds. So let's do that in seconds. So you will get here. Okay, just you can divide this, right? So how much you have got, just divide. This is 60 minutes, so divide this value by 60. Okay, so I will just calculate here. Give me 1 second. Let me just do the calculation. That will be 0.0304 divided by 60. You will get 5 into 10 to the power of minus 3, or I can write 5.06. 1 second. You will get, this is in minute inverse, this one you will get 5.06 into 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 4 second inverse. Okay, so if you have done in seconds, you should be getting this as the answer. Okay, yes students, I hope that your exam went well. Now there is no, I have already given you the numerical question solutions. Now if you just want to listen and see the 3 marker and 4 marker, they were really, 3 and 5 marker were very easy. So here you can see that Werner's postulates, you have to write about the primary valency, secondary valency and the tertiary valencies, right? Okay, next you have the balanced equation, this preparation of K2Cr2O7 from iron bromide 3-step reaction. This is also very easy question. Next you have here octahedral complex IUPAC name, let me tell you. So just a minute. Okay, so IUPAC name, students, can you reply to this? What will be the IUPAC name? Okay, so IUPAC name for this one, you can write first I can write bromido. Oh, just a minute. You can write pentaamine. Okay, then I have bromido. Cobalt. What is the oxidation state of cobalt? Here X -1. Okay, and here I have -2. So cobalt is in +3 state. Then you have sulfate. Okay, Next, write its IUPAC name and draw the diagram which indicates the splitting of d orbital. So you can see here coordination number is 6. So which diagram you have to do? Where you have T2G and EG, T2G and EG, right? So this diagram you have to do, the complete diagram you should be doing, okay? Rahman, it is okay dear if you write kilojoule, fine, but kilojoule per mole is the correct answer. Next, lanthanide contraction, what you know what is lanthanide contraction, steady decrease is there. Write one comparison and one difference between the lanthanoids and actinoids with respect to the oxidation state shown by them. So both of them shows oxidation state is +3, and what is the comparison? That lanthanoids can show up to +4 highest oxidation states, actinoids can show up to +7, okay? Next we have here, this I have done so many times, very important. You have to do facial and meridional complexes. Then the coordination number, you can see they are both are unidentate ligands, so the coordination number here is 6, and you have to do facial and meridional. Yes, then okay, there is some confusion in question number 42. Just let me check once dear. 42, right? Yes dear, when you are dividing with this 1000, it is in milliliter, 450 ml, right? But when you are dividing it with 1000, you are converting the units to liter, right? So that is why we are volume should always be taken in liter, and that is why, because it is in milliliter, I have divided 1000 here. I hope this is clear, okay? Okay, next we'll come back here. Okay, this question, this is also discussed. Next, 31, integrated zeroth law. It is very important, very easy. We have revised so many times. R is equal to P. Final equation you will get A naught minus A is equal to K into T. Sorry, not A naught. You should write R naught minus R. Okay. So you will get here R naught minus R. Okay. Next. Kirtan Suresh, you can take 1 minus alpha as well, but alpha is considered to be very less, so you can ignore alpha. Otherwise 1 minus alpha also if you take, you will get near answers, okay? So there is no much difference in that, okay? Okay. Young blogger Harshu, if you have not written the units, then your marks will be deducted definitely. SHE diagram, all of you have remembered how this is very easy question, most expected question. Azeotrope definition and the negative, what type of azeotropes are formed by negative deviation? Negative deviation shows maximum boiling azeotrope. And what is the example? You have the nitric acid, right, and water, 38% and 68%, right? That example you have to write. Next, lead storage battery, reactions of the lead occurring at anode and cathode. So at anode oxidation takes place, at cathode reduction takes place. So that reaction you have to write. This is also very easy question. SN2 mechanism, again a very easy question. Racemic mixture, write the represent, how to represent this one. You have to write plus minus butane 2OL. Okay. So this is the representation of your racemic mixture, okay. Next we have amylose and amylopectin, difference between, you can write down what is the difference between amylose and amylopectin. Water soluble, water insoluble. This is amylose is straight chain, amylopectin is branched chain. You can write like this. Then list any two nitrogenous bases that is found in both RNA and DNA. You can write adenine and guanine, okay. There or cytosine also. Name the enzyme that catalyzes maltose into glucose, that is your maltase, okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. So kilojoule is only also fine, okay, no problem, but I think kilojoule per mole, it depends again on the examiner, but the correct unit is kilojoule per mole, okay. Okay. So yes students, then addition of HCN mechanism, you can write down Rosenmund reaction, name reaction, so you have to write the name reaction and the example. Then here we have carbyl amine reaction, that is also direct name reaction, easy question. Conversion of aniline to benzene diazonium chloride, you have to treat it with nitrous acid. Then aryl amines and ammonia, which is more basic. Obviously your ammonia is more basic. Why? Because in aryl amines the lone pairs of nitrogens are not available, okay. Okay. Okay, that's carbylamine reaction. If it is not balanced, no problem. Okay, balancing is not required in organic chemistry questions. Lucas reagent, you know, ZnCl2 and anhydrous HCl. And what is your chemical composition of the Lucas reagent, and how does it helps to distinguish primary and tertiary? So tertiary you will find turbidity immediately, primary will not react. Williamson ether synthesis, Rx plus R-ONA will give you ROR. Yes, next question number 40. Many of you have been asking for question number 40, so please listen this one properly. An organic compound A, okay, we have an organic compound A, okay, which is on treatment with ethanoic acid. You have C2H5 CH3COOH, okay, treatment with ethanoic acid CH3COOH, and in the presence of hydrochloric acid, okay, gives an ester B. So this is an acid, this is an ester, right? So I can easily say that this must be one alcohol, right? We know that A is alcohol. Now A on oxidation with CrO3, okay, A on oxidation with CrO3 gives, in an anhydrous medium, gives C, okay. So alcohol, CrO3 is a weak oxidizing agent, so if it is a primary alcohol, this will be like aldehyde, or else it will be a ketone. Now C is heated with concentrated KOH. C is heated with concentrated KOH, followed by acidification with dilute HCl, generates A and D. Okay, so concentrated KOH means, if you remember, this is Cannizzaro reaction. A and D means Cannizzaro reaction. One is alcohol and the another one is carboxylic acid, right? Then D reacts with PCl3. Okay, D reacts with PCl3 and gives 3 moles of gives 3 moles of compounds with molecular formula HCOCl. So this gives you HCOCl. So that means I can see that H, this must be OH. Okay, D is this one. So what is A here? HCH2OH. Then what is this one? This is nothing but formaldehyde, and this is also CH3OH. Okay, I have found these all things. Next, E is also there something. So this is the byproduct that is produced, H3PO3. So this is your E. Okay. D is, now you can see, the 3 moles of D reacts with PCl5, gives 3 moles of the compound with molecular formula HCOCl and E. So that is your E. Now D is reduced to A by lithium aluminium hydride. Yes, this is an acid. If you treat it with lithium aluminium hydride, you will get the alcohol, right? Then followed by hydrolysis, write the molecular formula of A, B, C, D, E. Yes. So yes students, that's all were the questions, and just let me know how was your exam. And I feel the question paper was very easy, except some of the questions in the section A paper was very easy, and I hope all of you will be getting easily 55 plus, 60 plus. Even some of you might be cutting the marks also. Deepu, which value you are saying it is wrong? Pragna has said 98 by 100. Very good, very good. Okay. If the units are wrong, then half mark will be deducted here. Half mark will be deducted. Deepak Shetty, it was asked in pascals. It was asked in pascals. Okay, ma'am, can you split the marks for question number 28 from study Sonu? Okay, let me see. Question number 28. Okay, 28 is your 3-marker question, right? So is an octet, write its IUPAC name and draw the diagram indicates the splitting of the orbital in the above complex with respect to CFT. So definitely IUPAC name will carry 1 mark, and this diagram with proper labeling will carry 2 marks. Okay, I hope study Sonu that is clear. Anime in MCQs, there is no striking allowed, it will not be evaluated here. Mohammad Shakib, no, aryl amine is less basic, ammonia is more basic. In aryl amines, the nitrogen lone pair is involved in resonance, right? So it is not available for donation, so that is why it is less basic. Star 1 to 3, if you have written units and it is actually not there, then definitely your answer is not correct, so half marks might be deducted there. Okay, star 1 to 3 I have already replied. Pradeep 66, no, do not be upset dear, it is a good marks definitely. Varija 70 on 70, very good dear, very good. Panther Gamer, ma'am, you teach us English. Dear, English I am not specialized. I will not be able to do that. I'm so sorry for that. Varija, very good. Congratulations. Really proud of you, and I hope that our sessions have definitely helped you in your preparation. Yes, all the questions I have discussed. Okay students, that's all, and I hope this session was good. You all have done really well in your exam, and many of you I can see 70, 66, these are really good. Question number 30, Nandan Goda, question number 30. Yes, we have already discussed, right? You have to do meridional, and so COC, I'm just writing like this, NH3, and here if you do NO2 and NO2, so this is your facial. Okay, and which one will be meridional? You have, if you have taken NH3 and NH3, and here you take NO2 and NO2, so this is your meridional. So this is facial and this is meridional. Okay, thank you. Panther Gamer, yes, biology will be started soon. Yes, Abhishek, it is okay, don't worry. Okay, students, that's all, and I hope this session was really good. You would have attempted all the questions. All the very best for the next exams, and please start preparing. Do not waste your time, and see you soon in the next class after all your exams are over. Bye bye and take care.